Let me give you a brief introduction.
All right.
My name is Dr. Stanley Trump, and I have been in the sales and marketing industry for the past 35 years. So 35 years, 15 years in the wellness industry, and currently my life mission is in wellness education. May I ask you, do you have a life vision?
I want to be healthy.
You want to be healthy, okay?
Enjoy myself with my grandchildren and all
I
that.
see. How about you? Want to share?
Travel, travel the world. Yeah.
You see,
Yeah, I too want to travel.
this is more of your vision. You want something
Yes.
for yourself.
Yeah.
To me, mission is what you want to give to the society. So if we have lack of life vision, after some time, we don't know what is the purpose of life anymore. If I have a life missions of wellness education, I will be able to share my wellness knowledge for life until the day I die, because this is my mission. So I observe that wellness education, a wellness profession, is a very ideal profession for people to choose, especially if they really look for something long term.
Yeah.
Sick care industry and healthcare industry. May I know, what do you understand by sick care industry?
Sick means the person is already sick, you're treating him up. Like
Yeah.
Healthcare means is more of prevention maybe.
Yeah, very good. You got it. It's the damage control.
Yes.
We actively managing sickness and the results of poor lifestyle choices. Where the other one is proactively creating true health and preventing disease. Because sickness industry is quite a monopolized industry.
Yes.
It has been indoctrinated to us over the years to believe just the Western
Medicine.
medicine. And when we are sick, the only one we listen to is doctors.
Doctors. Yes.
So this has been over the years, and as this has been the trend, unfortunately, if you observe carefully nowadays, our people become healthier and healthier, more hospitals and more medications. No. So therefore, if people still go on just to the sick care industry, I believe that they will be miserable as year comes by. For those people who take a proactive step going to the healthcare industry, and I believe that they will live their life much more happier and healthier. Okay, need more education and not more medication. More education
Less medication.
and seven pillars. Let's see if you have all that. The first one, wisdom-based mindset.
Right.
What do you understand by wisdom-based mindset?
That means you look at everything from wise, wisdom-based law.
Okay, put it in simple, in terms of my terminology is that whatever that happens in life, look at it from the optimistic point of view.
Philosophical point.
Optimistic,
Optimistic. Yes.
brighter side of it.
Brighter side of it. Yes.
Let's say
No.
if I am diagnosed of cancer, if I don't have a wisdom-based mindset, I become very fearful.
Yes.
If I have a wisdom-based mindset, then
Like,
this is that divine tap on my shoulder. That I have been abusing my body, abusing my lifestyle has not been appropriate for the past years. So now this disease is telling me to take responsibility of my life from now. So therefore, I will look for all the possible ways and means to change my lifestyle, to go for whatever treatment needed to heal myself. Now, we ask a simple question. Who is the greatest doctors of all doctors?
yourself.
Yourself, your self-healing power.
Yeah.
Because we are created in such a way that our body can manage it.
Yeah.
So the second one, stress management. Stress will kill a lot of people.
That's the worst one.
Especially in Malaysia now, who is not stressful?
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Environmental stress,
Yeah.
financial stress, political stress, and could be family, could
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
educational, whatever.
Yeah.
There's so many. So stress, if we cannot manage it and we become very emotional, upset easily, then that will kill us faster than anything else. If we cannot manage the first two, the other will have lesser impact on us. Third one is food wellness. Thing that we eat every day. Every day we put things into our mouth, and then whether that thing is good for us, the way we cook, the many aspects, the supplement that we take, the drug that we take, all these go through our mouth. And the next one, which a lot of people may not be aware as yet, is called
sleep wellness.
Sleep wellness. This is definitely the trend for the future. Okay? And the next we move on to Qi wellness.
What is this Qi wellness?
What is Qi wellness?
This is Q the first letter.
QI.
QI.
Yeah, Qi wellness.
What is Qi wellness?
It's talking about movement.
Movement. Right.
Exercise. So,
Tai
Dr.
Chi.
Chan, if you want to share something just now, you shared it about what is your understanding of exercise.
Well, exercise doesn't mean necessarily that we start with jogging, swimming, or your sports badminton.
All right.
Very good.
Yes. It may start as simple as our daily stretching.
Yes. It is important to reduce stress.
Qi.
So for example, after sitting down, you have to move your head, you move your hand, whatever, do some movement. And then if you want to do it on the regular basis, stretching is, you can do it anywhere, anytime. That's how our circulation come about. That is how our energy moves. Qi. Next is social wellness. So for those people who just lock themselves in isolation, these people will not be healthy. So if we look at life for ourselves and for our family alone, then we have been confined to a small world. You have to look outside. How can we serve society? How can we socialize with the outside world? In a way, it's socializing. And that will give them at least certain meaning. So, lastly, when we come of age, it becomes very important and critical and crucial. That is spiritual wellness. So this spiritual wellness, we have to look at it. All philosophies, all religions are good. It will serve at a certain level of wisdom, we tend to attract to certain philosophy and certain religion. So let us respect one another, promote it as a whole. So now I move on to the subject of sleep wellness. Why sleep wellness?
So your body needs to be rested at least 8 hours or 7 hours a day.
Our body, wow, so long, 7-8 hours. That's good.
7 hours a day.
So therefore, the purpose of this educational talk is for you to go deeper into what we already understood to a certain extent. So we can go deep. Once we can go deep, then only we can put into practice. A lot of people know exercise is important, but hardly people can discipline themselves exercise. A lot of people know there are so many social media articles or videos around, but they view and they never practice. They say this is good, that is good, everything is good, but they never practice. And then they just forward to other people. Right? This is called knowing without understanding, without in-depth understanding. So anything that we don't have in-depth understanding, we will not put into practice. Okay. Now let me share with you this young guy who is a presenter, quite enthusiastic and energetic, and he talked about why bother to sleep. Let's see what he got to say.
Why do we have to sleep? Anthony here for T News. I've always wondered just why exactly we have to sleep. Seems wasteful. So it must perform some function that's so important it is worth the trade-off of being killed by a predator who is on a slightly different work schedule. There are a few theories. One is that it gives us more time to repair our muscles and cells. One is that it lowers the amount of energy we need. Less energy means less meals, means less hunting and gathering, which we can't really do in the dark anyway. One of the recent and most popular theories has to do with memory consolidation. When we sleep, Our brain takes everything we've seen and done throughout the day and filters through it, looks for patterns, sifts through what it finds essential, and decides what to turn into a memory. Some experts think that dreams are a sort of representation of that. It's like a nightly cleanup. We've seen evidence of it. Studies show that if you get sleep right after practicing something that takes fine motor skills, like typing or playing an instrument, it helps you retain that knowledge faster. Missing a night of sleep can mess with attention, awareness, reasoning, problem-solving skills. But the super weird thing is that even without sleep, this is vibrant that happens. There's a big benefit. Researchers from the University of Rochester think they found it. Turns out sleep isn't just a mental house waiting for your brain. It's a physical one. Your body has got a great system for flushing all the unneeded stuff out that piles up. It's called the lymphatic system. But the lymphatic system is a brain that box keeps itself locked up behind something called the blood-brain barrier, which completely regulates everything that comes in and out. Your brain controls everything, so it keeps itself in a high-security area where it can't be contaminated. But it has to get rid of its waste products somehow. But we've never actually been able to see how. But using new technology called two-photon microscopy, the Rochester researchers were able to—
You're talking too fast,
yes, guys. They're calling it the lymphatic.
Just
plumbing system.
Just have a general understanding first. If you want, you go to the YouTube, look for it,
and the lymphatic system just takes it from there. Here is where sleep comes in. The lymphatic system seems to be about 10 times more active during sleep.
During sleep,
pushing all that CSF through its system requires a lot of energy, so your brain makes a choice. Run your body or clean itself. That seems to be why our brain uses as much energy when we're asleep as it uses
energy while we're asleep.
Not only that, it looks like brain cells shrink up to 60% during sleep, so all that CSF can wash over it faster. So what makes this flushing process more important than cell repair or forming memories? Well, buildup of waste is linked to serious brain diseases like Alzheimer's. If you don't shut down every night, your brain can't clean itself out properly enough.
So you have this Alzheimer's problem, okay?
Right.
So this gives you some reasons why you need to sleep. Here, I would like to highlight to you, this is the largest. This is the largest research being done on this cognitive test, and done by the scientists in Canada. So they ask people to do tests under normal night sleep. Then they take a scan of the brain and see the function is so active. Where those people deprived of sleep, brain hardly function. That's why you feel very tired, you met up the accident, forgetfulness, and all that come about.
That's true.
So that is research being done. So have you ever came across this gentleman called Ranjan?
No, this guy, I got a WhatsApp. He's so disciplined, he works very hard. But the thing is, he went for a jog, he went for exercise, he didn't required sleep, you know. And he passed away, you know.
Yes. Okay.
I heard this story, this one quite some time back, I heard this story.
At age 42, after a dream, workout, go back,
terrible,
and then let's watch and see what he got to say.
Hello and welcome to Boss's Day Out. Technology is something which is embedded in mine and your life. And our boss today, in some ways, pretty much defines that embedded element in our lives. Whether we go to a retail shop or
shopping mall also, I think soon going to be, you know.
Is that something that you do every morning?
I wouldn't call myself a freak, but I work out about 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
2 days of running, and 3 days I spend time in the gym, weights and all that. You get the time.
So a lot of people think that is exercise.
You have to make sure the times are successful. So especially in adult time, so there's a lot of stress.
How does gymming bring up?
It really helps because you know it's about balance. It's about
balance,
mentally and physically. And you know, when I was younger, I did not pay as much attention to the physical that aspect of life.
Okay.
But now that I'm getting a bit older, you have to keep that in mind. So you know, working out regularly, eating well, and getting plenty of sleep.
Plenty of sleep.
Are very important for
3 factors,
physical well-being. I think I'm pretty good at the first 2.
That's too good.
What about the sleep? It seems to.
Yeah, that's a scarce commodity these days.
The sleep one is not good.
Almost everybody else. Not sleep.
So when we will let Ranjan finish with his job regime, and we'll catch him at the breakfast table.
And you see how sad it is, Susan.
It's before his death, lah.
Yeah. I mean, they always interview him.
Fruits, fruits.
Two children and a wife.
Lovely family, and
Lovely family.
Lovely kids.
Successful.
Wonderful lady.
So what's the end? So the two children still young.
Gym worker.
You see, and then Ranjan
do with 4 to 5, not enough.
4 to 5 hours. So that is where a lot of people may not pay attention. So here I would like to share with you a very good saying about sleep. So this is from the ancient China history or medical history. It's called Huangdi Neijing. If you want to take medicines, might as well focus on food. Take good food. Let food be your medicine. Then he continued to say, if you want to take nutrition supplementation, might as well you move your body more, you exercise more, you move your chi more. If you want to move your chi and circulation, might as well you sleep more. So this has been recorded thousands of years. So nowadays, because of the lifestyle, we think it is deprive ourselves of sleep.
Yes.
A lot of people up to 1 still not sleeping. So more than 40% of the people have sleep problem, and of which 20% have severe insomnia. How much good sleep do we need? Okay, if you are young, then you need longer. However, if you are 18 to 25, you need 7 to 9 hours. I believe that we are above that. That's sleep for us. Adult, 26 to 64, 7 to 9. Above 65 years is 7 to 8.
Oh, right.
So give our body the needed hours so that our body can take care of ourselves. Abuse our body, eventually our body will. So when we go to sleep at night, the next morning we get up, are we tired? Or energetic when we get up?
No, tired. That's because we don't have enough sleep, right?
So no quality sleep. If you don't have quality sleep, even daytime after lunch, you feel tired. After listen to some talk, you feel tired. You feel sleepy. These are signs and symptoms that our sleep quality is poor. Early morning, get out, stress yourself. Wow, I'm going to serve the world. Energetic, enthusiastic. So today, you are coming here. Hopefully, from today onward, you are able to get all this good. How many of us are giving medication to some kind?
Some people taking 4 to 5 tablets.
Yes. And
some even more than that now.
Yes. If we don't take care of our health now, then eventually we'll end up with that. And then a lot of people think it's normal.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
It's not normal. Not normal. So here, 8 precursors of degenerative diseases. Just check if we have any one of these. Headache,
no.
Yeah. So second, insomnia.
No, I don't come into that.
Shoulder, neck pain.
Shoulder, neck pain.
Yeah, here.
Shoulder, I got a bit lah.
Then
frozen shoulder. Constipation, no, I'm alright.
Okay. Nerve and muscle pain.
No, next, a little bit I have. Indigestion, I'm okay.
Okay. Fatigue.
Tired. Not chronic lah.
To sleep. Okay. And then cold hands.
No, I don't have that.
Okay. These are 8 basic symptoms. So once you have that, pay attention to wellness. Okay. Next, we move on to talk about leveraging the science and technology. So in the past, we used a lot of labor. You want to eat, you go and do it yourself, everything yourself.
Yes.
Whatever you want, you do it
now
yourself. Nowadays, everything is leveraging the technology.
That's right.
So how many of us don't use smartphone nowadays? How many of us don't use computer at all? How many of you don't watch TV? All these are technology. Yeah. Even artificial intelligence, vacuum cleaner.
Fantastic lah.
So we have to leverage it. Even in health and wellness, we have to leverage the technology. Otherwise, we are losing out. we were not able to cope with the changes,
Yes.
the demand of the
Yes.
society.
It's changing so fast. Yes.
You have no choice but to let it go.
Yes.
Let's talk about cancer treatment. How many methods
So
you
chemo,
know of treatment for cancer?
chemo, radiation are two main ones.
Chemo, radiation, sometimes surgical.
Surgical.
It is early stage, correct? There is another technology called tumor treating field. Tumor treating field. And what is this technology about? This is non-invasive. First thing, it is non-invasive. How many of us have heard of this tumor treating field?
No, I don't know what.
Hardly, right?
You're
Why?
explaining.
Why? Because it has been not publicized.
Yes.
Because if you are using this, then the hospital will have lesser research.
Correct.
Let's listen to understand.
Professor Emeritus has been acting on in Israel. That they
Okay.
use low intensity
Put a bit louder.
Low
Like
intensity.
to fight cancer. First of all, electric fields are not electric current.
Electric field is not
Electric
really
fields are not ionizing radiation like X-rays or proton beams that bombard tissue to disrupt DNA. And electric fields are not magnetism. What electric fields are a field of forces. And these forces act on, attract bodies that have an electrical charge. In cancer, cells rapidly divide and lead to uncontrolled tumor growth. Tumor treating fields use externally placed transducers attached to a field generator to create an artificial electric field on that space station.
Yes.
10 years ago,
10
Dr.
years ago.
Zoltia's discovery into practical therapy for patients.
Practical therapy.
Two systems.
Yeah.
One system for cancers in the head and another system for cancers in the trunk of the body. The first cancer that we have focused on is the deadly brain cancer, GBM. What we saw in that trial is that the life expectancies of both groups, so the chemotherapy treated group and the tumor treating field group, was the same. But importantly, the tumor treating field group suffered none of the side effects typical of chemotherapy patients. They had no pain, suffered none of the infections, they had no nausea, diarrhea, constipation, that would be expected. Based on this trial, in April of this year, the FDA approved tumor treating fields for the treatment of patients with recurrent GBM. Importantly, it was the first time ever that the FDA included in their approval of an oncology treatment a quality of life claim. So I'm going to show you now one of the patients from this trial. Robert Dilmundi was a famous Swiss cycling champion. He won the gold medal in Moscow in the 4,000-meter pursuit. And 5 years ago, Robert was diagnosed with GBM. He received the standard treatments.
One form of brain cancer.
Surgery. He received high-dose radiation to the head, and he received first-line chemotherapy. A year after this treatment, in fact, this is his baseline MRI, you can see that the black regions in the upper right quadrant are the areas where he had surgery. And a year after that treatment, his tumor grew back with a vengeance. That cloudy white mass that you see is the recurrence of the tumor. At this point, he was told by his doctors that he had about 3 months to live.
3 months only. Yeah.
He entered our trial, and here we can see him getting the therapy. First of all, these electrodes are non-invasive. They're attached to the skin in the area of the tumor. Here you can see that a technician is placing them. They're much like bandages. The patients learn to do this themselves. And then the patients can undergo all the activities of their daily life. There's none of the tiredness. There's none of what's called the chemo head. There's no sensation. It doesn't interfere with computers or electrical equipment. And the therapy is delivered continuously at home without having to go into the hospital either periodically or continually. These are Robert's MRIs, again, under only TT field treatment. This is a therapy that takes time to work, okay?
It takes time to work, the wellness is always taking a longer time.
But what we can see is by month 6, the tumor has responded and it's begun to melt away. It's still there.
This
By
one,
month
the black
12,
one. The black
we could
one.
argue whether
Black one
there's a
is
little bit
clear.
of
White one
material
is
around
cancer.
the edges.
Oh,
but
black
it's
one.
essentially completely gone.
black one is clear.
It's now 5 years since
Black means
Robert's
it's okay.
diagnosis.
Okay.
Healthy.
White is the cancer.
White is
alive,
cancer.
but importantly, he's healthy and he's at work. I'm going to let him, do this very short clip, describe his impressions of the therapy in his own words.
Ma qualité de vie, je la qualifierais aujourd'hui d'une manière un peu différente de ce que les gens pensent. Je suis le plus heureux du monde, le plus heureux du monde,
Sweet.
et je déguste tous les
So
matins.
which means that just that he is healthy, he
Je
can
m'endors
work,
tous les
he
soirs
can
très très bien.
everything up.
Et je suis le plus heureux des hommes au monde. Le matin quand je me réveille, je dis merci.
Okay, so just to take note that this is a okay. So when we talk about technology, this one a lot of people not even heard of.
Yeah.
Why? I just asked why. It's not invasive. It's much cheaper, and why people are not heard of? Because it is not the mainstream. So when not mainstream, who is going to promote it?
Yeah.
And if you're not promote it, you are going against the sickness industry. Then you face a lot of challenges. Okay. What about this one? When you have heart attack or heart treatment, what sort of treatment you think you go for?
Angioplasty,
Bypass,
valve replacement.
all that. Okay. There is a treatment called ETP.
Oh, I haven't heard of this, man.
This treatment, first thing is non-invasive, painless and safe, inexpensive, require no recovering time. You don't take medications, increase activity, you can exercise and improve quality of life.
This is Larry King with some information you need to know. Odds are you're watching this video because you or a loved one has heart disease, serious heart disease. Well, I know the feeling. Perhaps you've had an angioplasty to clear a clogged blood vessel. I've had 2. Or maybe you've had bypass surgery. Mine was a quintuple. And I don't mind telling you, it scared me into some major lifestyle changes and moved me to help others with heart problems. But if you're no longer a candidate for these life-saving procedures, your current therapy isn't succeeding, and you suffer from angina with daily activity or while resting, you and your cardiologist should know about another treatment option that could significantly improve your heart health. It's called Enhanced External Counterpulsation, EECP. What is it? Well, let's ask the experts. From Duke University Medical Center, Division of Interventional Cardiology, Dr. Lawrence Crawford. Medical Director of the Advanced Cardiac Treatment Center in Vero Beach, Florida, Dr. Nancy Cho. And Medical Director of the Heart Lung Center of Hawthorne, New Jersey, Dr. John Strobeck.
EECP is a non-invasive therapy designed to help those with heart disease, specifically clogged heart arteries, who suffer from angina. Cuffs that are separated from each other are placed around the calves, the thighs, and the hip area. And each set of cuffs is inflated in a very prescribed sequence. The result of this sequential squeezing and holding of the various segments allows the blood from the lower extremities to be propelled forward in the body towards the heart and augment blood pressure that perfuses the heart muscle at a time when the heart is relaxed. Usually after about the second week or third week, you begin to notice decreased episodes of angina, improved exercise tolerance. And most people see the full benefit of this therapy after the 35 treatments.
We've heard from the medical advice. What about people like you who've actually experienced EECP therapy? Let's see what some of them have to say. Here's Bob Marino, Patricia Byrne, and Don Rick.
Before the treatment, trying to take the dog for a walk was a hassle really for me.
When Pat Byrne first walked into my office, she was complaining of chest pains and shortness of breath.
And it reached a point where I couldn't even go a block with her.
we had to come back. I referred her for an angiogram, and that showed a severely blocked coronary artery in the bottom part of her heart.
I always prided myself on being in great shape and being able to do anything I wanted to do, and I wasn't doing that.
Bob had a blockage pattern that involved a major artery and a major side branch of that artery, and it made it extremely difficult from a technical point of view to actually perform an angioplasty that had a high likelihood of success.
Even though I had had the angioplasty, I was still having such chest pains when I would attempt to exercise that I'd stop after a short period of time.
My life before the EECP slowing down as a result of my angina.
Donald has, again, an interesting blockage pattern where he had already begun to form some collateral blood vessels to the area of the heart that had been damaged, but the collaterals were not adequate.
It really was a wake-up call.
What was the EECP treatment like?
In the beginning, I didn't know what to expect when I walked in there, and I thought, oh gosh, what am I in for? But after I was put on the bed, hey, it was fine.
The initial feeling of when they inflate the cuffs has the body move up a bit from the bed and down, but it's not a frightening sensation.
The basic treatment itself I found actually very fulfilling. After I got finished with a day's worth of the treatment, I just felt good. How well does EECP work?
You know, over the 3 years, I've really treated a lot of patients, and it's very impressive how well they do.
My energy level is generally quite high.
I'm back to walking 3 miles a day and doing the yard work and painting.
Well, I'm exercising on the average of 5 days a week.
5 days a week now.
And when I'm not exercising per se, I'm pursuing some sort of activity like skiing or hunting or fishing.
I have personally been involved with 600 patients that have received EECP therapy, and fortunately it's turned out to be a very safe and effective treatment for those patients. When we evaluate all of our statistics, we're finding that between 75 to 80% of patients will respond to an initial 35-hour course of treatment.
How safe is EECP?
EECP has been shown to be very safe.
How effective is it?
Fortunately, there is a lot of data to support and substantiate the effectiveness of EECP. There is an international EECP patient registry, which now has followed over 5,000 patients who have received this therapy. And when you take a look at the data from that registry, it says that benefit is maintained in about 80% of the patients.
It was amazing because after the treatment, the angina disappeared.
Anyway, just to let you understand there is such a treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we don't expect you to go into cancer, go into this heart. Take care of yourself. You avoid all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The technology I want to introduce to you is called electric field therapy. So just now, cancer tumor field therapy, they are using the electric field. It's the same.
Yeah.
Now we talk about it's a new technology. No, 265 years ago when this Benjamin Franklin, he observed the lightning and thunder, he see how to capture the energy and treat his own gout. That is way back 265 years ago. And this is the equipment that he's using, the jar. Okay. So then as time passed by, this is the name and change to electrostatic field therapy. That is way back 18th century, where people are using all that for treatment, control disease. Okay, and nowadays the name has been changed to electric potential therapy. There's one possible name. Pulsating electrostatic field is another name. In China, they call high potential therapy. All these are using the same technology. Okay, so last time the treatment is rather huge and it's not practical, and that's why it is not so popular. Nowadays, because of technology, it can shrink down. The guy is carrying equipment here and then here, that's it, and he can be mobile. These are the researchers and scientists instrumental to this technology. Yeah, and then in 1928, this Japanese Toshi Yukihara, and he read a journal from this journal from Germany and he understand about electric field therapy, and he developed a system called health ionizing electrode, and treating for what? TB. So that is where the Japanese, way back 89 years, were using that technology. They are the pioneer anyway to use that technology. So then, this clinical study in Fukuoka General Hospital reported cancer and terminal ill patients and drastically improved after treatment. So, just now talk about cancer, this one talk about cancer. Cancer also.
Cancer, right.
So that one is Western, Israel, they invent that treatment. Then this one, Japanese 89 years ago, and this one, what he says, only 10 over years. Okay. Then, this one, in 1959, Professor Shin from University of Tokyo endorsed the ETP has no side effect on human body. It is over the years. Then, the last one, Nikki of Toyo University has proven that the bloodstream of human beings can be purified and converted to mild alkaline. When you use ETP, your blood will become mild alkaline, your blood will become clean. So lastly, I want to share with you, in 1968, 40 years ago, Japanese Ministry of Health finally recognized EPT as medical device after 40 years of clinical study. So you can see this came a long way. Yeah. So a lot of people until today still have not even heard of it. So therefore, if people are not healthy because they are not leveraging with what the society is having, Japanese being a country with longevity, correct?
Yes.
I ask you one question: Japanese employees work long hour or short hour? Working hours long, very stressful life. And how come they still can live so long? Because of their research in wellness industry. In 1980, when the economy is down, yet the medical device demand go up, wellness industry go up. In the 90s, where the government knows the aging population is so huge, they cannot substantiate by government support. They encourage the inventions of wellness devices. That's why make them so advanced in wellness industry. Alright? So that's just to highlight you. So here today you are very fortunate. I'm going to introduce to you what is ETB, home use medical mattress. Home use medical mattress. Why home use medical mattress? Have you ever forget to sleep? No. 1/3 of our life is on sleeping. Can we afford not to pay attention to sleep? So therefore, these Japanese are so smart. They know the only way that people can have full benefit of ETB is during sleep. It is during the sleep, your body is resting and your healing is the best. How does it work? Always recharge your health in sleep. Do nothing. Sleep and you become healthy. Sleep, you become energetic. So just now I told you that 8 symptoms is confirmed by the Ministry of Health. It will improve. All these symptoms will be improved. All these 5 major lifestyle diseases. First thing is cancer, high blood pressure, high sugar level, high fat, and stroke. Then you will see the result. 8 symptoms and 5 major diseases. So, what is symptomatic and root-based healing? Symptomatic, I see you got headache, I treat your headache. If I got migraine, you got this insomnia, I treat. You cannot sleep, sleeping pill. Where root-based is look up what are the sources that causes illness and treat that accordingly. So here, insomnia, headache, constipation, these are symptoms. So what we are talking about, go to the root without medication as much as possible, no injection, no side effect. Take care of it. How? It's very simple. Just we need to activate our self-healing power. If we can activate our self-healing power, our body will be able to take care. Don't take drugs unnecessarily.
Yes.
Yeah. So here, 3 major causes. First is acidosis. What is acidosis?
Acid.
Acid. Our body become very acidic. Acidic, correct? What causes acidity? I will speak to you later on. Second, autonomic nervous system disorder. It's supposed to function very smoothly, but now you go haywire. Yeah, Our body is supposed to digest, now cannot digest. So we're supposed to sleep, now cannot sleep. Okay. Third one is body temperature. Body temperature drop, the person become very sick. Cold hand, cold feet, leg cramp, all these are indications of drop in temperature. If you are using so much aircon, that will cause a drop. Drinking cold water, that will cause our body temperature to drop. As age catching by, temperature drop. So these are the three major causes. How to address it? First, we address acidosis. How? Because our body, human body, is made out of cells. We have 60 to 100 trillion cells. Every cell is an electrical unit, and the charge minus 70 millivolt. Healthy cell is minus 70 millivolt. Inside here, you have a lot of negative ion. Why negative ion? Because all these are positive outside. Calcium ion, whatever ion is positive. Negative and positive will attract. So if you have 70 charges, then you are able to absorb water molecule, nutrients, oxygen. And then your waste, you are able to eliminate. That is how our body functions. These absorption are through the capillaries, connected to the cells, and when they do it, that's how the nutrients are being transported. So as we grow older or become sick, the charge might become 30 to 50 millivolt. Okay, that's where a lot of nutrients, even we take a lot of supplement, a lot of water, you go in here, you come out here. Yeah, supplement cannot absorb, sodium cannot absorb, then our blood become thick because of the negative charge. This is become acidic. But why? Because of your charges become lower. You use handphone?
Yeah.
Do you charge your handphone?
Yes.
Do you charge your body? Okay, so here, cancer patient, why cancer patient? They only have minus 15, you know. You touch your hand and see, very cold. Okay, minus 15. So this is healthy, semi-healthy, and sick person. Cancer. So what do we need to do? Very simple. Instead of taking drug, sleep. Recharge your health in sleep. You sleep, recharge it, then you will increase your healing ability. You will recover. If you take drug, that drug will be able to support you better. If you take nutrition, you will be able to support the nutrition better. Because this is the base. Okay. Now, if your blood becomes so acidic, so dark, will you be healthy? Even the flow is so slow, no? A lot of people say, I did the blood test. Blood test only tests your blood. So therefore, blood is very critical for our health. Because when you want to know your health, doctor only one thing to do is blood test. Blood tests only tell you certain aspect of your health, but not the total aspect. And what we need is, since our body is acidic, that's where all the diseases start. And then what we need is to make it back to non-alkaline. So here, what we are talking about 5 primary causes of acidosis. First, to ask yourself, are we under stressful life?
Why not?
Nowadays, Malaysian, money tak cukup dong. So it's very stressful. The cost of living going up, property going up. Second, diet.
Oh my God.
You go and look at, you go to see all the shop, Indian shop. All the dishes are meats, hardly veggie. Which means that 80% must be fruit and veggie. 20% rice and meat. Do we do that? So therefore, obviously, over time, our body means our blood becomes acidic. Okay? That's second. Third, lack of exercise. Retropollution, where electricity is everywhere. Everything is high carbon. And lastly, fatigue. People get tired, right? Is lack of energy. So these are the 5 causes. So what we do is we recharge your health in sleep, enhance the cell-healing power. Then your blood becomes like that. Then when you flow fast, oxygen absorption better, nutrition absorption much. That's when you sleep. So long as your blood becomes more alkaline, your flow of the blood becomes faster, okay, and absorption of nutrients becomes better. Why it cannot? Because the blood is flowing so slow, so sticky, correct? So sticky. How do you expect it? Then it's sticky, then it's blocked, then you have heart attack. So we take responsibility of our life. So this is in summary. acidity here, and then you sleep, you neutralize and charging, and you get back alkaline phase. And your charges will be minus 70 to minus 90. You will be just like a normal, healthy.
Acid food, all that's minus lah.
All these are plus.
Negative.
Plus. All these are plus. Yeah, these are positive charges. When you watch TV, the ion coming out is positive. The device will give out negative ion. It will recharge you to balance out, neutralize your positive, and make you alkaline. Okay, supplement negative ions. Okay, recharge your health in sleep and enhance your self-healing power. Self-healing power is like that. If I have a cut on my finger, after a week, will it heal by itself?
Yes.
Yes. If I got a scratch on my car body, after a week, will it heal back?
But
I scratch my car.
No.
After a week, will it heal back? It rust. Correct?
Yes.
Car got no self-healing power. Human being got self-healing power.
Yes.
Let our body do the job by providing it. That's why we need to sleep. Okay? If you don't cleanse your blood,
my mom did kidney dialysis for about 7 years.
That is what you going to face, kidney dialysis. Let's see how.
With the help of an artificial kidney, blood is pumped out of the body into the artificial kidney. Heparin is added to the blood to prevent it from clotting. The blood then circulates slowly through the long tubes with semi-permeable lining coiled in a tank filled with dialyzing solution. During this passage, the waste products such as ions, small molecules and water diffuse into the dialyzing fluid, thus leaving the blood purified. Molecules such as blood corpuscles, platelets and proteins being too large do not pass through the membrane. Finally, the purified blood is pumped back into the patient. This entire process of purifying blood using an artificial method is termed as dialysis.
Come on.
With the help of an artificial kidney, blood is pumped out of the body into the artificial kidney. Heparin is added to the blood to prevent it from clotting. The blood then circulates slowly through the long tube.
Okay, finish. See, if you don't purify your blood, people end up with that. Miserable. So why should we? But the Western medication say, good, I got more dialysis machine. I donate more dialysis machine. Why? They want, instead of solving the problem, they promote. Now more people come. Never mind, more hospital only. Correct?
Money, yeah.
Then the government have to come up with more medical costs.
Yes.
That is not the way. So when our blood is thick like honey, we need to dilute back to alkaline. And then the other one we have just talked to you. The other one is balanced autonomic nervous and endocrine system, where we're supposed to sleep, we don't sleep, we're supposed to digest, we don't digest, all that whole haywire. Then our automatic functioning is all go haywire. So what we need is that will result in poor quality sleep. So what we do is how to help you with the second one. Once you sleep on ETP, body system, autonomic nervous system, relax. It stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, help you the whole body to relax. Whole body calm, relax, promotes deep sleep. Then nutrient absorption, improve nutrient absorption, hormone balancing, hormone oxygen intake increase by 30%. So much of a benefit. Your blood sugar, blood pressure, all these are being improved. Do you need medication? Just eat it.
Actually, no one wants medication.
Yes.
Nobody likes medication.
But a lot of people are unaware. So this talk is to bring wellness awareness.
Right.
Okay? And grow, when we have deep sleep, that's where we have growth hormone. When we have deep sleep, our body discharges out stem cells. And that stem cell will able to reorganize your body.
Yeah.
Our body will produce that from internally. So when you have growth hormone, what happens to you? Your cell will able to repair, regenerate, that's why you won't die. Yeah, a lot of regeneration, and then repair your organs, and lastly, break down fats. You will not go obese. Yeah, and then melatonin is another hormone that is very critical while you have deep sleep. But anti-aging, you look young. The older you are, the younger you become. Then next, tumor suppression. When you have this, you suppress your tumor so you will not get cancer. And lastly, break down all the toxin, get rid of all the toxin, so you will be healthy. So I just give you a summary. The medical device purify your blood, stimulate deep sleep, reverse your aging process. You will be healthy. Okay. A lot of people not insufficient sleep will lead to premature death, and night shift PU worker experience 49% higher risk of ovarian cancer. And next one, I want to highlight to you one more thing, which is called far infrared. The sunlight has a range of ray of light, and far infrared is live light. This one will break. So when you have far infrared in the medical device, what happens? So your body temperature once drop, immunity and body function drop, people become ill. So with this far infrared enhance the body temperature, improve immune system and bodily function. Next, combination therapy. Just now we say the ETP, electric potential therapy, plus now you have the far infrared therapy. Alright? Add together, able to heat up your blood, change the blood essence with faster and sustained effect. Acidic become alkaline. Not only heat up the skin, muscle, but also go deep into your blood. This one penetrates into your deep level of body. Heat from inside, water does not evaporate, so you will not be dehydrated, soothing, hardening, warm, compatible and relaxed. So for people who are using the device, they sleep much better. Okay, this is the summary. And how the far infrared being generated using carbon fiber. And you know carbon usage? Although smelling, put carbon. Now cooking, carbon. Now sports car, carbon. Cycling, carbon. Bank, carbon. Aircraft, why? Because of the durability. And good conductor and very light. And Wi-Fi, unified, carbon. Fiber. Okay? So carbon. So now the technique is so advanced, they are able to put the carbon at the temperature, they make it into trash and put in cloth and put into mattress. And that's what we're talking about. Layers and layers of materials put into it so that it becomes a total masterpiece of medical device. Safe and useful, practical. So this is that. So when you use carbon fiber, the heat is very even. The earlier technology that people are using in the earlier century, they are using copper or wire. Now 100% more. That's why they have proven after 40 years is of no side effect. And carbon can bend, is it? So this one can be folded. Okay? So this is the technology that people are advancing into. So you can have, because of this far infrared, you can have the lower body heated up, but not the upper body. This is where the tradition of soaking the legs before you sleep to bring up your blood circulation of the lower body. That is fine. So now you don't need to cook, like to boil a hot pot of water and soak your leg and become so miserable, so much work. Just this for everything. However, this is definitely very good for those people with leg cramp, muscle cramp, blood circulation is very bad, and for these diabetic patients, okay, or heart patients. What you need is circulations to do. So the other one you can go is just upper body, but not the lower body. This is very good for those people that have frozen shoulder, neck pain, and all that, and chest, abdomen, internal organs. Okay. However, some people hardly sweat. You can have stronger using this method. Just sleep on that for 20 minutes, you will sweat. You will sweat. So here in summary, it purifies your blood. So your blood flow is there, circulation, every absorption is there. Revitalize the cell will not die easily, increase the resistance toward disease, pain mitigations, because once it's flow, there is no pain. Cannot flow, then you have pain. And lastly, autonomous nervous system, just breathe. And more importantly, added one more, which is maintain your body. So this is nothing new. This company has been way back 2003.
This one.
Where they use the traditional method when people come to the shop and sit for food.
Yeah.
Then everyone queue out and wait, then they come in and queue in.
Yeah.
Just queue out for 1 or 2 hours, sit for about 20 minutes or 15 minutes. But nowadays people are so busy, they got time to queue out. And then they found that this method of operation is very costly. That will bring the product cost. That will bring up the product cost because you need strong vendor and employees.
Yes.
Yeah. And then keep the stock.
Yes,
so it works. Yeah. So it has been proven again and again. So many testimony has been shown up. And even a person with stroke will be able to walk. Okay. How many of us have heard of World Sleep Day? World Sleep Day. No, this company, they always talk about wellness education for the past 40, 50 years. And then they are also emphasized on World Sleep Day. They co-organized World Sleep Day in 2016 and 2017. 1,000 people attended. 2016 is also 1,000 people
Where was
in Malaysia. 2017 is in this one Utama, one World Hotel, the other one I don't know where.
Alright.
Then 2016, this year 2017, they are being awarded as 2016 Distinguished Activity Award, and was presented on 8th of August 2017, and this is where they are being presented the award. So the boss went over the club to receive. There's audience in club. Okay, so World Sleep Day Award.
Oh, World Sleep Day.
Yeah, award, activity award, and this is the only company in Asia got this.
What is the name of the company? M-Life.
Oh, okay. They are very, very good. They are already open 15 years in 2014.
Oh.
So it's 3 years now.
Alright.
Okay, and Miracle, M-Life, electric mattress, safe cancer patient. There's so much publicity in the media.
Newspapers,
Yeah, in the media. So here, why own it now? Only one-time investment, that's all. You don't need to bother. Then you can enjoy for easily 15 to 20 years of wellness. Okay? No good reason not to own one. First thing, one of life is on sleeping. Can you afford not to pay attention? Answer is no. No undue force, no wasting of time, no reminder needed, yet you can enjoy one of the best health plans every day within you. Energetic when you wake up, answer is yes. 1/3 time you spend on bed, the other 2/3 of life excitement comes from this 1/3. If the 1/3 is miserable, the life is miserable. Cheap thing no good, good thing no cheap. Can you expect a good medical device to be cheap? No, it's not. It's reasonable price. Look charming outside, inside can be alarming. Nothing to gain by waiting. Okay, quality sleep is fundamental to good health. The wise invest first in sleep. Wellness bed and sickness bed, which is more expensive? You decide. And lastly, supplement to be effective need to be taken on a long-term basis. Just a few years, it will cost $10,000 for supplement. And this one, just $360 per day. You can enjoy good, deep, and quality sleep. So these are some of the wonderful.
So what?
Therefore, in this home use medical device, there's not a single strand of wire.
No wire.
It's purely carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
Yeah. I mean the thing that you.
Why is the photograph? Go back to the photograph. That photograph.
Yeah.
You see the switch there. What is that?
That is the conductor of the device, medical device.
Conductor.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, here I share with you here. This, which is negative ion. So inside here, the whole thing, it is no wire. It's just carbon fiber and other thing. So Japanese has testifying 100% safe. This technology already in Japan for many years.
So originated from Japan.
Yeah, original from Japan. And Japanese use it very commonly. Only here we talk about something new, which is not. So most practical healthcare plan for people with modern lifestyle, because we have so many things to do, we tend to forget, we tend to be lazy, lack of discipline, and whatnot. This one, you will never forget. I don't care whether today you're 18, you still sleep. You're sick, you still sleep. your cancer patient, you still sleep. So one-time investment, 10 to 15 years of healthcare management.
Alright, it sounds interesting.
Alright, so it is important for us to take care of ourselves. So why I'm sharing with this one is this. It is not just you. I want you to promote recharging health in sleep worldwide. This is new trend, wellness trend. A lot of people still unaware. So let us help the society by promoting it worldwide, so that more people become healthy. But my mission is what? Vision is you become healthier. Mission is you help people in the society. Talk to them, educate them, so that they become healthier. So you help yourself. That is the whole object. You help yourself, you recharge your health on speed.
And
so
you pass
become
it on
healthy. Then you encourage people, come and listen to the talk, come to listen to the talk, come and listen to the sleep wellness education, so that they become aware. When they become aware, they cut off all the medical costs. They don't need to spend so much money on medications.
Okay, alright.
So then they become healthy, they can go and earn much more money. So for you, you also can, because at the end of the day, what we want is to help the society and at the same time generate reasonable income for us. Alright?
Right.
So that is the whole purpose.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Justina from Singapore. I'm going to share about my experience with MLife and why I'm so excited to share. Just give you a little brief story of why we all need our MLife. We all need to take care of our health. 4 years ago, within 18 months, 4 members of my family died. And out of 3 of them are very, they are young. And it was such a sad occasion that I have to always do the funeral. And it really triggers me to think we are also, reaching all this age, and if we don't take care of ourselves, I'm going to end up like my brother and my sister and my dad. So I started looking for health alternatives other than doctors. Checkup is one thing, but you have to, look with it, outside of how you can take care of your own health and stay healthy. With a lot of money and if you're not healthy, is really no quality of life. So I have a dear friend called Brian. He is now my upline. He's also a nutritionist. One day he sat me down and he told me about MLife mattress. My jaw instantly dropped because in my entire life, I've never ever heard of such a mattress. I've been out and in sales, in business, but somehow I never ever heard of electric potential mattress. And whatever he shared with me is like, oh, all these symptoms I have. So has my husband. And so have my 4 grown children. I have a very young one. I have 5 kids. And everybody is subjected to all these problems in their life. And why not we go for it? So I told Brian, I immediately wanted one piece to have my husband try it. And on the day when he brought the mattress for my husband to try, I was coughing really badly, and I have a wheezing cough and sometimes gets into asthma. And the doctor told me that when I get asthma at adulthood, it's going to bring me till the day I die. It's not going to go off. And I don't believe. I want something that I can make myself healthy again. So on the night, my husband being the older one, and he also has a lot of issues, he slept on it first. So I heard from Brian that if I sleep very close to him, or if my body is touching the mattress, I may benefit from the electric potential as well. So what I did is I put one of my left foot on the mattress the entire night. And amazingly, the next day, I stopped coughing and my wheezing went off.
Wow! Was that a magic? No, no, no. That was electric potential therapy.
And, you know, I started to also experience like I have headaches and all that all the time because of sinus caused by my husband smoking. Always smoking in the master bedroom toilet, and I'm actually like an ashtray there. I smell just like as though I smoked. And I developed this sinus pain in my left eye, and it has been there for like the last 3 years. So, and every day, almost every day, I have to take Panadol to keep the pain away and just to stay okay to work. But after using this M-Life for several weeks, now I've used it for like 4 months, I don't have this problem anymore. It's not totally cut off, but I have very, very little encounter with this sinus block and headache. And it's been great for me. I sleep well, I sleep deep, I work a whole day, I don't feel fatigued or tired. Slowly all these symptoms are going away from me. And my husband, he has always getting up every 2 hours to urine in the night. And it caused him to disturb his sleep all the time. Because after he get up, he kind of need a little while more to get back to sleep. And he's using 1 sleeping pill every single night. And he has leg cramps almost every night. But after using M-Life, just 1 week after, he has no more cramps, no more waking up in the night, and don't need to use the sleeping pill anymore. Because
wow, Justina, may I ask, for how long your husband has been taking 1 pill a night for sleeping?
For 15 years.
15 years, and with M-Life, right from the first night, he stopped taking sleeping pill. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm so pleased, and my husband also has cervical spondylosis for the last 30 years.
The pain in the back of the neck.
Yeah, it's a pain in the neck. And a lot of pains on left shoulder, right body, wherever. You know, he's 68. So, well, this is part of growing old, I guess. But now, he's like a young man again. He doesn't have the pain anymore.
That's amazing, really.
So I decided that, you know, it's got so many amazing effects on us, and I make sure all my children also use it. I have a daughter in investment banking line. She works from 7 in the morning up to 8 o'clock every night, and she tells me that she only sleeps like, she feels as though she only slept for 3-4 hours because she brings along her stress to sleep. So, you know, and she's a light sleeper, she's grouchy when she wakes up, and she's moody all day. You know, all these things affects her work and her daily life. So I brought the mattress all the way to Hong Kong because she works in Hong Kong. And after using for a while, like just about a month, now she's having deep sleep every night without fail.
Thank you. That's great.
And my mom is 82 years old. My mom has that 4 high. She has the high cholesterol, diabetes, high blood, uric acid. And my mom had a fall and she was on wheelchair for about 5 to 6 months. And she has to stay on her 2nd floor bedroom. Nobody could bring her down because she wouldn't even step on the floor. Her leg is in excruciating pain. So, you know, if we take her out, we have to carry her onto a wheelchair. I let my mom try this mattress. Just last week, I brought her to a neuro specialist because my mom has dementia. And through the blood test, everything is very well and normal. And her high blood is gone, diabetes is gone, she's totally no more on medication.
Wow!
And my mom can climb upstairs to her own bedroom and downstairs twice a day.
82 years old mom. 5 months to 6 months wheelchair bound. Now with M-Life mattress, can climb up and down the stairs 2 times every day. And the medication for diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, or stopped by medical doctor. May I know how long she had been taking those pills?
Diabetes started since she was in her 50s.
She is 82! Ladies and gentlemen, 30 years of medication. Now stopped by doctor after the mom starts using M-Life. Please, a big round of applause for Justina. Thank you very much. Miss Justina, is there any words of wisdom that you want to share to the audience?
Yes. Don't wait. Please get yourself an M-Life mattress and try it for yourself. It works. Definitely works. I bought 8 pieces for my whole family.
8 pieces. From mother to husband to the self and the 5 children, yeah? The whole family, 3 generations. Thank you, Miss Justina.